Everyone, I'm Jason with Gear Talk, and this is the Caldera Cone cooking system. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, the Caldera Cone is a two-part system from Trail Designs. And basically, the first part is just an alcohol stove, and I'm not going to go into too much depth on that. The main part, and the most interesting part, is the windscreen. And as you'll see, it's a little bit different from most windscreens. It's conical shaped, kind of almost like a cone. And it slides together with this dovetail closure. Now, this one's aluminum. They also make a titanium version, which I actually like a little bit better just because it's more durable, but also because the dovetails can snap together instead of having to slide them together. So I kind of like the titanium ones better, but they work just the same. So basically, you just put this system together like this. You can see there's a notch cut out here for my Snow Peak 600, which I'm using. And it just slides right on there like that. And the top of the cone catches the rim of the pot, so that's what holds it in there. It's kind of nice because you don't need a separate pot stand from the windscreen. The windscreen is the pot stand, so I like this nice integrated system. So let's go ahead and light it up and see how efficient it is. First, I'm going to fill the stove with denatured alcohol. I usually put about a little bit more than half an ounce in here, but today it's kind of cold and I know this alcohol is cold, so I'm going to put a little bit more. Then there's a built-in primer ring around the edge. You'll just want to put a little alcohol in there. That just helps the stove prime faster. And light it up. Right away I'm going to put the cone on there. Let that stove heat up a little bit before I put the pot on. Another nice thing about this system is that you can always tell when the stove is centered because you can look down in there. And then when you put the pot on, it's going to be perfectly aligned to hit the bottom of the pot. So that just makes it a little bit easier to center rather than having to guess. Okay, so that looks like it's about ready to go. Let's put it on there and start the timer. Let's see. Okay, we've got a rolling boil in just about 6 minutes and 15 seconds. One thing I want to point out about the Caldera Cone is a lot of people complain that it sticks to the pot when you lift the pot off, and I just wanted to show that mine doesn't stick. So I don't know what people are doing to make it stick or if it's just the one I have, but I like that. I was a little bit worried about it. I thought I might have to stake it down through the vent holes with some shepherd hooks or something, but obviously you can see I've got nothing holding this down, and it's definitely not sticking. Some of you are probably thinking, okay, it looks great, looks very efficient, good design. How the heck do I store it? And actually that was my first question too. The first thing I thought of is, wow, that looks like a really big kind of thing. It might be a little fragile. How the heck am I going to store this without damaging it? And if you go to the Trail Designs website, they actually have some ideas there of different ways to store it. And I even thought about some different things about rolling it up, you know, taking it apart, rolling it up inside my sleeping pad. You just have to be careful of these dovetail closures. You just don't want to, you know, crush them or anything like that. The way they sell it, it actually rolls up really tight and goes into a kind of plastic container that doubles as a cup, and then that kind of protects it. So that's a good design too. I'm going to be using this in my upcoming trip to Mount Whitney in August. And the reason I'm taking this, and I'm not going to worry about storage at all, is because I'm taking a bear canister. So what I plan to do is just line the inside of the bear canister with this and then put my food in there, and it's going to be perfectly protected. So any of you who take a bear canister don't have to worry about storage with this. But I'm curious, I know some of you have Caldera cones, and I'm just curious about how you store yours and prevent it from being damaged. Anyway, it's a great system. I really like it, and I'm going to definitely be playing around more with it. I have a titanium model, the Tri, which actually doubles as a wood-burning stove, and I'm looking forward to trying that out pretty soon. So look forward to a review on that.